Well, Jose Young's here at the MMA Fighting at the Dominance MMA Management Media Day. So, gentlemen, I'll ask you to introduce yourself. You came up to us. So, everyone obviously knows Ottman. Got the violent knockout, UFC 242. But please introduce us to who you're with right now.
We are now at the Tyson range. At this, I want to say thank you to Tyson to give us his place, and also big thanks to Ali Abdelaziz who made this possible, who brought all the fighters together, and we didn't kill each other, so we give him this respect. He is a very nice guy. This is my brother, also a Moroccan fighter. We have like 170 kickbox fights. We Moroccan are famous for kickbox. And alhamdulillah is one of the best fighters in kickboxing in the world. And he had last week his debut in Bellator, MMA, his first fight. He knocked his opponent out with a flying knee. With all the respect to his opponent, I think he's still sleeping. Ilias Bulaid. So, 23 years old and very strong. You're gonna hear a lot from him in the future.
So then I'll put you both on the spot. You had an impressive flying knee knockout. You had a very violent, I believe it was right hand? Right hand. Who had the better knockout?
Well, we have this. He have, but we don't compare in this case. We help each other to get more knockouts, get more victories. I support him, he support me. I give him props, he give props to me, and that's how we have to work hands on hand.
So your brother won on a very big UFC card. What was going through your mind when you were watching your brother put your opponent out unconscious, injured hand? I believe you injured your left hand in this fight.
Yeah. I broke my left hand after the first minute, and I had the choice to give up or go on. Alhamdulillah, Allah helped me, God helped me, and we got it.
So what's going through your mind when you're watching your brother win that way?
Of course, I was really happy for him. You know, I know how hard he worked for this one, and to put someone to sleep like that in your debut, you know, that's like a dream scenario. You know, he fought like 2 weeks before me, so I was immediately like, hey, I want to do the same thing in my first fight. You know, my first MMA fight ever. So we did a good job, I think.
So when you watch your brother get that knockout, do you have to then up him and be like, well, I can do better than you now?
No, I want always, what I want for myself is that I do good, but I always want my brother to do better, you know? That's how we work.
Each other.
Yeah.
We push each other.
Are you the older brother?
We are. My brother Abu Azaitar, the old brother, is the first Moroccan who signed in the UFC. He was like my role model in this sport, and I wanted always to follow his step. He pushed me, I push him. We are all brothers. We come from the same country. We have the same language. We are brothers from another mother, and we want everyone to be the best. For me, I don't care if he gonna become better than me, or I think he also don't care if I gonna become better than him. At least we have someone from our country who will represent our country in the best way, not only in the cage, also outside the cage, to be a good role model for the kids and the youth, and to try to change something in this world to the better.
True. And now you spoke a lot about the UFC possibly going to Morocco. I know Kamaru Usman wants to fight in Africa. How realistic is that? You said you can go tomorrow. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
I give you a very sharp answer. Because, look, we have a lot of UFC fighters coming out from Africa. We deserve UFC to come to Africa. Or Israel Adesanya just win his fight now, maybe 2-3 days ago. The first thing he said in his interview, he wants UFC come Africa, and he's from Nigeria. We are all the same, but he wanted UFC to come to Morocco. We have everything in Morocco. I had like last year a fight in Morocco. A big organization come to Morocco. We made it possible. It is very easy. Like I said before, everything is easy, only the things which we want to make hard. But we have a good healthcare. We have good hospitals in case of, I hope no one gonna injure, but we have to think about this. We have good ways, we have good flights, we have good, very, very beautiful, amazing nature. We have very amazing people, hospitality of the people. You will go at least with 5 kilos more to home back.
Because the food is very good. Yeah.
And we have sea, we have mountains, we have forests, we have everything there. But to be realistic now about UFC coming, what they need like visa. We're gonna get this for all the fighters who deserve to be on this card. They need a venue. We have venues. We're gonna get them full. You want us people? We Moroccan, we love sport. We are all sportmen. We support every sport. We are very famous in soccer. We are very famous in kickboxing, and now, alhamdulillah, we became very famous also in MMA too. So we have a good venues. We have a good security there.
What else do we
What
need?
else do we need?
What else do we need to get it to Morocco?
Well, do you think Bellator could go there too? Because they've held fights in Tel Aviv, they've gone to Spain, they've gone to Turkey. Could Bellator beat the UFC tomorrow?
No, wait, stop. This question is very dangerous. We have our manager, Ali Abdelaziz. We trust him. You saw he brought us all together. He is special. Why? Because he let us do what we can do best as fighting. He decide who come. He decide who we're gonna fight, and I would say every one of you, even you and you are welcome to Morocco. Like I told you, we have a good hospitality. Anyone wanna come. The competition between UFC and Bellator, it's a thing between them. We don't. It's not our business, you know. I wanna keep ourselves far from this.
One final question. I think a lot of people, when they think of Moroccan combat sports, they think Badr Hari. How much? I train with him. You do train with him. So could an MMA fighter become bigger than Badr Hari in Morocco?
I'm going to become much bigger than Badr Hari in MMA. No, I train with him. You know, I've in this last 2 weeks, you know, I trained a couple of times with him in the morning. He's doing good. He's getting a fight in December. So, but we have to tell, inshallah, Allah will make me a better fighter, a more famous fighter than he is.
So will he be a bigger fighter than Badr Hari in Morocco?
Me, I really honestly don't care about being big or small, or he become big or not. For me, the most important thing is that the person who compete, or MMA is like the platform, but we become famous, and in the same time we get the responsibility which we have to care our whole life. Look, we are in Tyson range. He stopped fighting, but he's still famous. And this responsibility, we have to be good role models for the person, for the people. We have to give the youths and the kids the best example we can give from ourselves, because they follow us, they're gonna follow our steps. And this responsibility we're gonna wear in front of our society, in front of God, in front of everyone. And whoever become the bigger, him or Badr Hari, or really, what I care about is just the one who is big is Allah. The God is the biggest. But the one who is big and famous, being famous in this world, have like just to be a good person.
Then one final one for me. When do you both want to get back into the octagon and the cage, and who would you like to fight next? Or when would you like to fight next?
Me, as soon as possible. I love fighting. This is the thing what I love. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for being famous. I love to get punched in the face. I love to punch. This is what I do best. And like I said before, Ali Abdelaziz is my manager. I trust him. He's gonna decide for me when, where, what, blah, 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 blah. He know I want to fight soon. He's gonna give me a name. I'm gonna take any name he give me. I take any competition serious, any opponent serious. I work hard. I give my best. As long as I give my best, I cannot blame myself. I'm happy with win or lose. So he too, we have like managers we put our trust in. They give us name, we work. What we do is like training and fighting. More than this, we don't need to think about.
Same for you. Like, is there a time you want to come back, or you in the same boat?
Yeah, same thing for him. You know, I just want to be there as soon as possible. I hope to fight one fight before the end of the year. Then, yeah, inshallah.
Well, thank you guys so much, and good luck with everything.
Brothers. This is serious.
He's serious.
I'll go to Morocco. I will absolutely go.